guys, I want to talk about this with you for a little bit because I'm totally forgetting something in my head a little bit about this. So I saw the Big Green, I think it's called the Big Green City. It's a new Disney show, and I saw like the pilot of it. I have to say that was a pretty enjoyable show. It has a lighthearted. It's pretty much a country boy. From Sweat Home. Let me get it. God damn it! I just moved to this damn city and I got nowhere to have my cows get milk. And God damn it, where's my chickens going to lay the eggs? They can't lay it on a sidewalk. Pretty much the country hillbillies come in the city. They're not used to city life, and that's kind of how it is. The art style, you just seen it once, you just seen it all. That's that cow art style. That's that cow style. I saw the meme for that for Thundercats. I died laughing, but it was kind of true in a way because majority of the art style kind of do look the same. But we're not going to talk about that in this video. Let's talk about the Big Green. Other than the art style and the animation, I mean, the show has potential to be something great. And I do like the fact, and I keep saying this, Disney knows how to use the 11-minute format and slice it in and give us 22 fucking minutes. Yes, each episode is not episodic. They all are pretty different. However, I like that type of style and format. You got 11 minutes and you got 22 minutes. There you fucking go. That is old school. The shit that Cartoon Network do, that ain't no old school. That's fucking lazy as fuck school, and you ain't paying extra to get another episode in. That's lazy. That's fucking complacent. But we're not gonna talk about Cartoon Network today. No. We talk about the Big Green City. The characters are pretty good. It's pretty much focusing on the kid's life, and pretty much in the big city. He's a country kid from wherever, and he's moved to the big city, Big Green City. That's pretty much what it is. Honestly, they call it something else too. I remember they call it Country Cab or Country something, but they changed it and they call it Big Green City now, which I think that the title does not fit the show at fucking all. So I think the name they had before was, I don't know, from what I remember reading, it was too controversial to them. You call it Country Boy, like, it was stupid. But now the name doesn't fit the show, so I really don't like the name of it. But for the first episode I saw of it, if you made this part of the video, a solid, because the first episode was focusing more so on, because I know the second episode was about the whole steak thing, and he saw some dude doing a robot. He thought he was a robot. I mean, that type of humor. I'm fine with that. It's not made for me. I get that. So I let the shit go. But it was kind of like weird out by it. But yeah, like I said, but it kind of fits the show because he's a country boy. And what I mean by a country boy, he's a country boy and he's not used to that type of, like, seeing people dance like that. And it works for the show. Like, it makes sense. I forgot, for the love of me, I totally forgot the first episode. The second episode, the part two was more about the, the steaks, because you left some steaks on the subway, and the show comes out really tells you these people are poor as fuck. Like, they're poor, because this dude came out and said, well, that was a steak for a whole month. I said, a whole month? God damn. I was like, yo, I was given a big enough steak. You know, you look at it, it's like, yeah, that can last for about a good week, and then you got to really think about it. You know how much steak costs? It ain't no cheap shit. You know, them cows be hurting. That's why I go to Chick-fil-A all the time. So the point is, the show, I totally lost my train of thought. Like I said, these are one of these raw videos y'all probably be getting where I'm everywhere with it. Y'all might enjoy this, you might not. Either or, if you have fun with the review, that's all that matters to me. But the point is, I totally lost the first part. I can't remember the hell of it the first episode. Totally forgot. Well, let's move on. But it was about steaks. But let's get back to the show in general. It has heart, and it's pretty much the show is focusing on two children, the boy, the girl, their father. He's a single father, which there were going to be future episode with him. They're trying to hook him up with one of these city girls, and then his grandmother. Probably his, not the mother, because I don't know too much about the mother. They might even have a story, a background. Either she they won't use the mother as a deadbeat woman because we live in today SJW world, and you know how women's are the most powerful things on the goddamn planet. So we're not gonna go that route. So she must have died or whatever. Speculation time. And yeah, that's probably what the route they're gonna go, and they probably hook them up with somebody else. I see potential in this show. For what I saw the first episode of it, I'd say a 7 out of 10. Not the best, but again, I see potential, so about 7 out of 10. You probably say, damn, you gave this a higher rating than your Netflix series, The Holler. Yeah, like I said, you've seen it once, you've seen it before. This one I've seen type of before, and it really doesn't really, I would say, interest. I mean, the Holler one was really like a letdown because I've seen it before. I definitely don't like that Trump. This one, even though I've seen it before, I don't hate it. It's more like I haven't seen it in a while for me to hate it like the one in that Holler shit. That made me just say, fuck you, and give you a 6. And it's not like a huge fuck you. It's more like, yeah, I've seen this before, so fuck you, in that type of way. But anyway, guys, I don't want to go too long with this video. Y'all might like this video, may not. I might actually do another video on this because this one wasn't really that good. And I'll probably do like maybe when I get to episode 5, and I'll do another video on it. But for the first pilot, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Like I said, there's still room to grow. Usually, if I give a series 8 or 9, I done got like an hour worth of the damn show, which I haven't got with this one yet. So I'll say a good 7 out of 10, which is still pretty good. So Disney, you're still on track. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace. Happy Johns today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for coming again. The Teen Titans go. And have a Johnson D.